They're all saying L drugs, breathe air, L drugs. My chat is very like drug free, be the best you could be.
I agree. I mean, like, because honestly, like my biggest regret when I think about it is just that I wish I had the confidence to just not drink. Maybe try it out a little bit, but like I kept doing it like past the point where I feel like I knew it wasn't for me, but I just kept doing it because A, chicks want to do it, and B, I don't know, all my homies wanted to do it all the time. So I just kind of like
people you're around.
I just feel like I wasted a lot of time in my life.
That's a big waste of time.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid as shit. It's like the biggest thing. Like even today when we're out riding with those dudes and like I'm seeing a bunch of them just cracking beers at every spot, and I just like maybe you totally got it under control and it's all good, but like to me that just stands out as like
degeneracy.
I mean, you're just, I don't know, like what are you fucking trying to do? You're just trying to forget everything going on.
Funny thing about me street performing, going downtown where all the bars and clubs are, I see the same people every single weekend. The same people. I'm not saying that going out is bad, having a good time with your friends, getting drunk, doing substances, whatever. It's all in moderation. However you choose to let loose and have a good time. You know, if you are savage from Monday through Friday and then you choose to go out on the weekends with your friends, good for you. I'm not pointing any fingers or saying anything like that. But if you're not holding yourself accountable and you are going out every weekend and you're not doing shit on those other days, if this is what you look forward to, oh, this is what I do to get away, but then you're not doing anything else, because that's the thing, a lot of these people, I see them every weekend. What are you celebrating? What are you doing? And it just comes back to habits and behavior. What you choose to do every single day makes you the person you are. What you choose to do today makes you the person you are tomorrow. These things build up on each other every single weekend. The same faces out there getting drunk every weekend. And I just want to make sure they know they're holding themselves accountable. Because I promise you, a lot of them aren't. I know for a fact a lot of them aren't. And they're choosing these negative behaviors to let loose, to build up their confidence rather than healthy, good behaviors. Oh, well, this is just what we do. Oh, well, I'm just young. I'm in my 20s. It's okay, bro. It's not that deep. I'm in my 20s. It's okay. I'll get my shit together later in the future. Well, guess what? Let me tell you a funny story about the last place I lived. I was the youngest person in the house. Everyone in the house was older than me. I'm talking 30s or above. I'm 26 for some context. Two of them sold coke. Not only did they sell it, they also did it themselves, which I don't know about you, but I thought one of the first rules was don't get high on your own supply. And no lie, they would go on benders, 3-4 day benders, drinking, partying, doing coke in this cycle over and over. My bedroom was upstairs because I eventually moved my bedroom downstairs to the basement. But when my bedroom was upstairs, the guy in the room next to me, instead of choosing to snort coke like most people, he smoked his. So I don't know if that's crack. I believe crack and coke is different but similar. But yeah, he chose to smoke his. So in the room next to me, he was smoking crack or coke or whatever, however that shit worked. And all these people were older than me. So like I said, you might be saying, oh, I'm young, bro. It's not that deep. But if you're establishing these habits now, if you don't seek it, you won't see it. If you don't seek it, you won't see it. So, and if you're not going to eventually seek better things for yourself, you're going to continue to do this. And that's just a perfect example. I've never touched coke a day in my life. I don't have any reason to, any urge to, and I just know it would not benefit me in any way possible. So even though they were going on benders where I lived, my whole environment around me was fucked. They were all doing this. I stayed true to myself. Well, I knew what was right, and I didn't let it affect me. And like I said, they were all older than me, 30s and above. And so you might think, oh yeah, you know, this will pass, but will it? If you chasing shallow relationships, shallow pussy every single night just to go get some action. Oh, it's okay. I'll get my shit together tomorrow. I'll get my shit together tomorrow. Oh, it's okay. When I get to this age, I'll get my shit together. Well, guess what? It doesn't always work that way. Because like I said, what you do today determines who you are tomorrow. And so if you don't make these changes, you might be like that forever. Even my landlord, piece of shit landlord. But even him, he would do the same thing. Drink, do coke. He would go out with people and try to have this image that he's living this lavish lifestyle. And then behind the scenes, because he would complain to me, stuff like that, he'd say, oh, I'm behind on all these payments, all this stuff, while he goes out with these people, making it seem like he's having a grand lifestyle, a luxurious lifestyle, when in reality it ain't true. He's trying to keep up with the Kardashians. It's all fake facade, fugazi bullshit. If you keep putting it off, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to keep putting it off. I'll do it when I'm 20. 20 comes, I'll do it when I'm 25. 25 comes, I'll do it when I'm 30. Next thing I know, you're in your 30s and you have nothing to show for it. You're still doing the same bullshit behavior because you ain't trying to better yourself. You ain't being aware and mindful of these things that you're doing. Like I said, I don't think I'm better than anyone. I have sympathy and empathy for these people. I'm the same. Not to that a level or extent, but I had these unconscious programming and behaviors that weren't serving me, and I did them for so long. That's why I preach this and I put myself out there, because I know if I can do it, you can do it too. There's no excuse, regardless of your age, your behavior, your habits, whatever it might be. There's no excuse. And one of them, the guy I was closest with at my old apartment, he messaged me after he moved out. He messaged me and he said, "You indirectly saved me, whether you know it or not, because I saw how you held yourself to the level of respect you had for yourself. And even though all this shit was going on around you, you chose not to involve yourself in any of it." And he said, "You indirectly saved me. Thank you." This is why we do it. To wake people the fuck up, to make them realize what they're doing to themselves, to make them realize, take a step back and, oh shit, if he can do it, I can do it. To be that beacon of light to those who might be going through the dark. And I'll be honest, it can be lonely at the top, but you just have to find those people with the same core values and beliefs and hold themselves to that level of respect and have that self-love for themselves like you do for yourself, and attract them. And when you do, you'll value them so much more because you just know how rare they are to come by. You know that the righteous person is a rare person in this world, and there's very select and few of us in between. But when you find that and you see that connection, real, recognize real, you cherish that relationship just that much more. I hope you guys are having a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys learn something and gain something out of this video. And yeah, just know I ain't shit. And if I can do it, you can do it. Because I'm not better than anyone. Just being aware and self-conscious and having love for yourself, that you want to break this cycle. You want to stop doing these things that are holding you back. You want to live to your truest and highest potential. Why wouldn't you? Thank you guys. Get out there and attack the day. Much love. I'm out.